6 yachtsmen are recovering this afternoon after being plucked from waters off Port Campbell on Victoria's southwest coast. Their vessel sank early this morning, sparking a major rescue operation. Nine's Laura Turner has the details.
Well, this is just the most amazing tale of survival. These 6 men actually touched down on dry land at Port Fairy around 10 o'clock this morning. That was after an ordeal that lasted nearly 12 hours. Their boat, Inception, and all of the others in the race, the Melbourne Port Fairy, had been battling extremely tough conditions last night when just before midnight Inception started taking on water. Now, it was only 5 minutes after their mayday call that Inception had actually sunk. Take a listen to one of the survivors.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a splash and a little bit of a suctiony type thing as everything disappeared, and then next thing you know we're in the middle of the ocean with nothing around.
Now, the crew were extremely lucky that another yacht answered their mayday call quickly, but it still took another 2 hours for them to get to them. And Jeff Dusting has described this really as the hardest part. He said all of them could see this boat coming, they could see the light in the distance, but they couldn't hear their cries for help. And he says this really was the most distressing part. Take a listen.
Then one of the guys was really struggling, and you know, I think he was, he was making statements like he was ready to give up and stuff like that. So, everyone kept talking to him.
Now, given the weather conditions, it was an incredibly hard rescue mission in itself. By the time that Inception capsized, there was actually only 4 boats left in the race. All of the others had retired. So the captain of the rescue boat has described this as a very difficult rescue mission. Take a listen to him.
You might only be 100 metres apart, but you physically won't see them. And so, from that point of view, to actually be able to locate them, I think was just terrific in itself from our point of view.
Now, all of the 6 men on Inception are now here at the Warrnambool Base Hospital. They're being treated for mild hypothermia and also for a fair amount of shock that's really only starting to set in now.